I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine, honestly. I'm just probably gonna end up struggling, but, part of me wanted to set the mood, I guess. Especially where my silly ass is going. I mean, if I really wanted to set the mood on a proper game, I probably would have grabbed... Hold up. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, though. Probably should have grabbed... this. No, Luna. Fuck. God. God damn it. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. What's up with you gamers, though, huh? I'm gonna be going to hell for this one, cause like, ooh baby, I love drawing the fucking Okay. Let's get the fucking antlers out the way. Playing XCOM 2, Neo 2 DLC. XCOM. Nerd shit. On God. Alright. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Okay, antlers. So are you. Eh? Yeah, I guess this would absolutely quantify as nerd shit, especially with how I am. Especially with how my silly ass is. That heart never stops beating. Ain't no way it's gonna stop. I'd play XCOM 2, but let's see here. Last time I did, my external storage just get... You're what? You what? Let's see here. Hey, yo! What's poppin', everyone? What are we doing? Kill it. Yeah, I got it. Let's see. External storage so I can download more games. Don't worry, I got it. I got it. They're changing up their shit, but I still got it. Don't worry. I've been at this shit for too long. I'm doing pretty alright. I had to start my morning off a little later because I went to bed really late because of Sundays. Yeah. So that's why the art stream's starting a lot later. Baby. I'm gonna have a time fucking getting those in. Blech. Fucking drawing mountains and shit. Actually doing a background like a piece with a background in it. God. I'm gonna go to hell. I'm gonna go to hell. At least I got a good back shot of the Deerdog with his big ass boots. Actually, I think that's like the only shot I really have of like the boots outside of, let's see here, outside of the art I have to do for the thumbnail. Because everything is just like, you know, like fucking ankle up. This bitch going to super hell. You're right. And I would have Glitchy on to help me with art shit, right? But she's going through a lot right now, and I'm not going to, like, if she wants to be here, that's on her, right? But she's got a lot going on. I'm not going to, you know, have her on if she's not going to want to be on. That dog means a lot to her. That silly little goober dog means so much to her. Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Yeah. Also, fucking California. Why is California gotta be fucking so fucking expensive, man? I know that. Yeah? You lose the dog you lose a dog yourself? Some people don't. Some people don't understand. There's only so many things that some people can go through before they actually understand what goes on and how much it hurts. What hurts? Let's see. Lost my own a couple years ago. I don't get sad thinking about her, mostly because it reminded me. Okay. I had before I had Cracker and Eva, you know, my current dogs who we've had for a long time now, right? I had a little Chihuahua puppy, right? There was a little Chihuahua puppy that we had in our house. She was just a puppy though, mind you. And let's see. She was a nice little girl. She was nice. But like since our apartment didn't allow pets and everything, right? we had to keep her hidden. We had to make sure she didn't bark, she didn't make any noise, nothing. Nothing at all. And next thing you know it, we've had her for a minute. Next thing you know it, next thing you goddamn know it, couple months go by. We've had her for the summer and everything, and she ends up going into the vet for, you know, a check-in because she's not feeling well, and then she ends up biting the bullet because of infection, because of an intestinal disease. And the fucked up part is, like, after her death, right? After she died, there was a flyer, right, that came around our apartment complex where they said that small animals it's okay to have small animals now. So the joke was very much on us. And it wasn't a very funny one. And the thing is, too, she was just learning how to bark, too. Yeah, we're having a conversation about pet death. We're all fucking kind of sad right now. I'm getting fucking emotional because I'm getting emotional and choked up because I gotta fucking I'm drawing a piece before, like, I'm drawing a piece that's, like, at the very beginning of the video, right? Like, literally starting it off, staring out into the staring out into the Shuigan sunset, staring out over Shuigan, atop a cold, snowy mountain, before I just scream my lungs out. And then everybody eventually makes jokes about, like, can we get much higher? So high up. And then I want to gouge my eyes out. Not. Oh, fuck. Snow, yeah. You know, if you guys haven't, take some time to just, like, find a nice, quiet spot, you know, when you're by yourself, nobody else is around, right? Sup, Fox, and you just scream your lungs out. If you can find a spot where you could just fucking scream and just let everything out, hey man, you're all good, you're all set. Yeah, okay. Alright. I had a cockatiel named Jackie. He was my precious little boy, and one day a stray cat got in and attacked him. He was hurt really bad, and there was no vet that took care of birds. He was the cat, and I... Oh. Oh. I can imagine. I would be bawling on the floor at that point, man. I'd be losing my shit. You wouldn't be the only one, man. You would not be the only one. And I did. Like I said, we'd all be gone. We'd all be fucking dead at that point. I'd be fucking dead at that point. Deserve to go. It's the way it is. It's unfortunately the way of the world, man. It really is. I remember I was supposed to get another kit. We were supposed to get a kitten at one point, a short-haired cat, but my aunt accidentally sat on the kitten. So she was gone. Yeah. Then we got Luna, like, a couple years back. Like, nearly as soon as I started college, I got a message from my parents saying, "Ayo, so we got a cat." So we got a cat, right? And I was happy. I was happy as fuck. I wanted to see the kitty. And then she was stuck in my room for, like, a good few months. That's gotta feel horrible. Yeah, it did. It really fucking did. Actually, with how I draw the outfit now, hold on. Oh, thank you, creature. And we haven't sent each other to a mental institution yet. Yeah. And you're gonna keep dealing with my nonsensical bullshit. Even if all I'm doing is screaming about Freedom Planet 2 for the most part. Even if all I'm doing is screaming and hollering. Stepped on a frog. Okay. But. You know what? No. Okay. You bet I am. I think this is the only channel I have on auto. Oh, I appreciate it. You make with that, hearing that, yeah, you make it my life, my life a lot easier. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me experiment with something real quick. So I know, Dear Doggy Boy has fucking, you know. Got that nice ass waist. I don't know, do I? Okay. Let's see here. I think the auto renew is kind of default. Is it? Is it? I mean, if I were to do it like that... I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let's try doing this lace again. If you're using your phone, it's auto-renew. Ah, okay. You what? You what? Wait, okay. What? Oh, you're talking about the waist thing, right? For how Deer Doggy got that fucking... that twink-ass waist? Boy has a waist? Yeah, you do. How do you think he carries all that ass? That I don't draw. Okay, actually, let me... I think I know what I have to end up doing. Okay. So, yeah, uh-huh. He built like a Genshin Impact character. Instead of the coattails. Yeah, you just never see the ass. You just never see the ass. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. Wait, hold on. Okay, I think I should just go with how I fucking drew it. Instead of trying to, like, go, ah, what if I did it like this? Hmm. Have you seen some of the ass on the Genshin characters? If you say Mona, if you say anything about Mona, shut up. That's all I ever see about Mona. Okay. Okay. He says, oh, just draw it, just do it how you drew it. He says while trying to add spice. I love Mona whenever sexualizer to the greed. 2, when it comes to both front, Rosaria has... I wouldn't fucking know, man. Genshin characters are all kind of fucking... They're all kind of whack-ass anime bullshit. Bishonen looking ass. A third of I trying to learn art through osmosis hour. You're not gonna do it like that, Mimic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweetheart. That ain't how it's gonna be. I wish I could learn through osmosis. It will work, trust me. I control reality as a whole. All right then, bitch. You draw this. You do it, bitch. Start drawing. Do it now. Go on. Pick up that paper. Go pick up that piece of paper. Grab a pencil, and just start drawing. Do what I do. Do it. Pussy. No balls. Literal Pokemon enjoyer. Says the guy with a Pokemon concept for a character. I'm sorry, how am I wait, what? Pokemon concept, huh? Finding two weird-ass things. No, I need to justify that. Hold on. Because fucking that had a sick fucking rift. It had a sick fucking rift that they had to cut out. Hold on. I would only know this because I remember I love that trailer. That trailer's great. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna have you listen to what they cut out in like the in-game version of that track. Because that's just the trailer, right? That's the trailer track just getting cut. Alright. That's a sick fucking riff, Doug! You don't just do this! You don't just do that, man. You don't just do that! God. And all that's left are monsters. So, I know I'm thinking about using that for the project. I'm thinking about using that for the project as like the intro. Osu. I'm never gonna try Osu though, man. There we go. I got the leg belts and everything. All right. I'm just a simple rhythm game, man. I look at arrows and I get it. I get RSI. What? I look at it and I get an aneurysm. Yeah, that's normal. Like, what? An aneurysm? Like, it can't be that bad. Also can't be that bad for your health, Doug. It's just a rhythm game. It's just a free-ass rhythm game that anyone can play. It's just an FGC retirement game. Wait, no, they throw in random lights and random... Have you seen high-level Osu? Not entirely, no. At least I don't think so. I don't think I have. I know that some people actually use drawing tablets to actually play the game. That much I know of, at least. Okay, Monopoly. Shut your Monopoly ass up, then what? What do you mean? Monopoly ass. Why have Deer got no hooves? Because I wear shoes, bitch. I'm not showing you my hooves. Trying to ask for hoof picks and shit. What are you? What are you, a degenerate? Trying to see my feet and shit. With hooves in them? Yes. The hooves are in the shoe. Shoes. Bum, you got Monopoly ads. Like, if I were to draw I've drawn hooves before. I have drawn the Deerdog hoofs before. It's just now that if I draw them, I'm probably gonna do them fucking, like, Awakening Feet style. Just blocks. Actually, no, that's perfect. Leave that line in. Alright. Bro. Dog? Dogs? Plural? Let me take care of my animals real quick. Dogs are outside now. Yep. Yep, bork. Main clothes full. Oh, let's see here. Had done with Blem having to resist the urge to bark back. No. No, not even close. Oh, wait, shit. I'm forgetting one small detail. Okay. Alright. And bop. Bop. There we go. There we go. There's the bracelet. Okay. Oh, baby. I like the shape of the blowing tip. Let's hear. I think he's saying that because of, like, the shit that I the shit that I put this man through. I've known you for a minute, Mimic, and I beat your... I'm probably somewhere in your brain. Let's see, I like the shape of the blowing tails. Now, see, you say that, right? But there's, like, there's, like, a design, like, a part of the design where I actually wanted the tail to show, right? So, if anything, it'd probably be, like... What now? So, if anything, there would be my tail. Yeah, the coattails. I don't know. Should I include Deerdog tail? Oh, fuck it. But, I'm a sucker for long coats that give. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. I think I have the idea. Just let me... Okay, up. Let me do it more over here. There. Now you have coattails and a tail in the coat. Fucking Scrungalo-Dungalo looking at his tail. Alright. Okay. Alright. The mountain line work. Oh, baby. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go get my check out my animals real quick. Okay. Capes and shawls for the head of it. Let's see. Me and my sister go to ooh, cool restaurants or Tokyo. I don't know of anything really in Tokyo that I can really tell you about. I'd probably just say, like, I don't know. If you can find, like, a themed restaurant or some shit, then you're all good, right? Because Japan is full of that shit. Absolutely drenched in it. You know what? No, hold on. It was like more of a... Yeah, it was like more of a bluish. Let's see here. Ooh. What do I have to set to? Okay, standard. Wait, yeah, it was more of like a purplish, wasn't it? Me and my sis pretty much know what we're going to be doing, but we're gonna have like 2 days of free time. I would just say go hunting around for like, you know, just some shops or something. I don't really look at just convince myself. I will be judged by absolute fucking nerds. Dog, you're a nerd getting judged by other nerds. Like, okay, I understand the fact that, like, you know, nerds keep to themselves, and that's true. That is the fucking truth, right? But there has to come a point where you just say, fuck it. Just go for it. And if those nerds get on your ass, fuck those nerds. They're fucking losers anyways. This is what I get. This is what happens when I start talking about the nerds. Like, if anything, if you're looking for nerds that will judge you, I think I'm the only one that'll ever judge people. Oh, son of a bitch. I judge, but I do whatever the fuck I want. Oh, hi, Blem. I remember when you said you were imagining a Balloon gesturing like a Mega Man character? Yeah, what about it? But, like, fucking, the only way I'm ever gonna judge another nerd is if you're, like a real fucking loser, right? Like, you're a dork, right? You're a fucking dork, but it's like the way that you present yourself is just like, ugh, ugh. Okay. What about, yeah. What about it, Flynn? What's up? Wait, don't tell me. Are you gonna hit me with that fat fucking request? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, alright, send me the deets, big bitch. That's 3 people I gotta work for. That's 3 people. Do it to friends, creatures. The only person I've ever judged at nerd gatherings was the one who'd carried Among Us plush everywhere he went. Tweets the fuck I find distressing. It depends on how close you are to other people. It's good nature. Yeah, like, okay. If it's like good-natured nerd bullying, right? Like, you're fucking, like, it's the kind of shit where you're just like, you're a fucking loser, you fucking nerd. It's like, takes one to know one, prick, right? It's like a takes one to know one kind of deal, right? Better bring it on that before I request something. At that point, man, I may as well not stream tomorrow. I may as well not do an art stream tomorrow. I gotta get your motherfucking requests done and shit. At everything they do, and I'm just a little guy when I head out to tournaments. Yeah, then when you get shit on, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, Scrunglo Dunglo, huh? I played League for 4 years. I'm immune to 2. You sure about that? You play fighting games now, so it's like, hey man. Just gotta be sure. Just gotta be sure. You fucking play Skullgirls. Alright, this is a start. Hold up. I took the worst loss of my life 1 month ago, and then I pulled up Kung Fu Panda and the Melty Blood setup. You what? You fucking what? Okay. Kung Fu Panda at the Melty Blood setup. Okay. Okay. So now it's time to... Time to get those mountains, bitch. Okay. At least the ones that I can get. Oh boy. Get the mountains. We love scenery. I'm gonna hate doing scenery because, like, okay. Like I said, the setup is like fucking, I'm on the mountaintops of Shuigang, and I'm about to scream my goddamn lungs out. But here's the problem. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try my damnedest to make this all look good under, like, over a sun. You can do it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fucking try. I'm gonna goddamn try. Because that's all I can do. When in doubt, YouTube tutorial it. Okay, but it's like, okay. There's a YouTube tutorial. I could YouTube tutorial this bitch, right? But, like, I've also got, like, my best friend who's helping me out, who helps me out with art shit, right? And I was gonna have her on this, but, like, I'm gonna try and do what my brain thinks it should do, right? At least give it a try first. Alright, hold on. I know what I need to do right now. Also, I'm glad a lot of you guys have been able to, like, some of you guys have been helping out with, like, you know, helping Glitchy through her problem. That means I'm... Thank you. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm also gonna have to, like, you know, do a little bit of, like, on the fly fucking arting. Alright. There's Shuigong. Okay. Okay, so basically, right, if you want to know where I'd end up being, right, I'm probably gonna be, like, right around here, right? And I know I've absolutely butchered how Shuigong is supposed to look and everything, right? But I'm this far in, man. Sent the deets, I bet. Yeah. What up, Lilac fan? Actually, I probably should snag, like, the color from here, if anything. Yeah. You know, I think I got it. I think I already got it, though. Eh. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me snag. Kind of. But it works. What's up, Will? What up, Chief? Okay. But let's see here. Alright. Let me have a little look-see here. I think I might just end up, like, painting those. Because I know for fucking sure I'm not doing that whole ass city from where I am. Dash for the convenience store ice cream. I could just go to my freezer if I wanted to. Okay. Actually, let me get that shade of green. Let me get that green ass. There we go. Okay. Okay. I hate the words and I hate it when it happens. Okay. So, let me have a little look-see here. Okay. It's like 3 straight buildings. Alright. Sometimes the words here are wrong and you must live with it. Yeah, pretty much. Gotta hold that shit. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, you know what? No. Let me focus on getting... Wait, no. Okay. Okay. Inky. Alright, what is this? Haha, cat. Haha, haha, funny, funny joke. Also, I've been at this for an hour? Nearly an hour and a half? Bro, what the hell? Bro, what the hell? Alright. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay. Ew, excuse me, I was about to... My redeems aren't here, but I still, like, you know, I'll still make the noise if you want. Alright, hit that green. Alright. I don't know. Okay. If I have it done in like that, all sketchy and shit, like, is that... I don't understand Spanish, I'm sorry. Okay, if I have it, like, fucking that distant, right, and it looks like that, is that fine? Does this look fine to you guys? Or does it just kind of stick out from there? Does it look fine, or does it kind of just stick out the way that I'm doing things? Maybe see how it looks like when there's color surrounding it? Like people drawing Blaze. The Blem. I've had a few people draw the Deerdog, but... if people want to draw the Deerdog, by all means, go right ahead. Go right ahead, I don't care. Fucking just don't do any NSFW. There's more color surrounding. Okay. Alright, I guess. Just go through with it. Okay. Now, let's see here. Should we go? Okay. Then there's that, right? Okay. Okay. Up. So my cat? No. I am just hearing things. Okay. Okay. Yeah, me too, you whore. Okay. Deerdog needs for a pizza. I'd like a pizza right now. I'd love for actually. Please secret speak Spanish. Actually, Okay, I'm gonna break it to you like this, right? I took Spanish classes for, like, around... I want to say... 6 years? And I don't remember anything, a lick of Spanish. Why, boys? Why? Because fucking, like... Okay. I was never able to use it, man. Like, I remember a few things here and there, but, like, when am I ever going to really learn how to use Spanish? Because fucking... Okay, when am I ever going to use Spanish, right? Because I'm not walking in any places that are specifically Spanish, right? The few people that I... Let's see. A lot of the people, a good number of the people that I do know, right, fucking, like, sure, they do speak Spanish, right? But it's, like, primarily English conversations, right? Just having a good time with my buddies. And, like, fucking what else? Just never found time. You can use it to understand the oh, yeah, no, fucking, that's right, right? But fucking, that was in, like, 2016? Like, yeah, in 2016, right? That was 2016. That movie was in 20-fucking-2. You just randomly live in Latin America. Then I'd really, what movie? What movie? Fucking, like, Puss in Boots 2. You know, it's coated in snow. Okay. Okay. All the Spanish, they are. All the Spanish phrases are still spoken in Spanish, right? Okay, hold on. There was Spanish spoken in that movie. Some characters named were... Yeah! Like, that movie is unabashedly, like, you know... It's Spanish. That movie is unabashedly Spanish. Okay. Doggies? What are my dogs going on about? Yeah, what you going on about, boy? Alright. What if they made Mila speak Spanish in the next Freedom Planet? They'll have subtitles for it! They'll probably have subtitles for it, if anything. And if anything, I could just ask, like, my buddy, it's like, hey, what do they say? Like, I know I'm being incredibly lazy and everything, right? But maybe something will come to me. Maybe. Maybe. But that's like a big fucking maybe, Doug. I don't know, everything can happen. Like, okay. Like, Mila even, okay. Like, Mila does speak, like, did try to speak a little bit of Spanish, like, Mi laboratorio es su laboratorio. Like, she did that, right? My laboratory is your laboratory. Although I can imagine that's either butchered or it's like, you know. Like, she did speak a little bit of Spanish. That's because she's a fucking dork. Okay. Okay. Okay, did I get that right? Okay, hold on. I did not. Okay, let's try that again. So if anything, it'd probably be more like... What's it now? Okay. So if anything, it'll probably go like that. Right? Probably like that. Okay. Now we're getting the port. Now we're getting the port. Yeah! Ah! Yeah! I'm in checking my animals. Alright, now what? Was there another one on the fucking... Okay. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of like the fucking... Like the boxes on the side or shit, or some shit. Like, what even are those? Because I know this is supposed to be some kind of like harbor, right? It's supposed to be a dock. It's supposed to be a dock so that, you know, fucking business can happen. Maybe a boat? Maybe a boat? Also, I should probably shorten that and lengthen this. Make it longer. Make it much longer. Like, basically, I can barely even see it. Unless we have this, right? Okay, hold on. So I fucking did it. Yeah, I did it like that, right? There we go. Okay. Alright, now let me try and go back to fucking... Yeah, uh-huh. Okay, let me try and get these get some of these buildings in here. Yeah, that is my line work. Okay. Yep. That's the line work on that page. All right. Dum 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 dum. Okay. Okay. Yeah! Pets for all the little animal homies. Okay. Okay. Beat Block Galaxy type music. I'm trying to fucking... Okay. Just keep going. Just keep going. Don't think too hard on it, kid. Do not think too hard. Just keep it going. If you think it looks drawing, just wait until it's done. Wait until it's done. That's all you can do. That's all I can do is wait until I finish it. Just make those cute little buildings that are colored in by a pencil, that are drawn in by a pencil. I don't know, does it feel jarring to look at it like this? Like, you got the fucking, you got lines, and then you got scribbles for the background. I mean, I don't know, how does it look to you guys? How does it feel? Ah, fuck. It fits, I'd say. Okay, why? Like, help me out. Why? Why does it fit? I asked a question like that. I mean, I guess I can kind of see. I guess I could kind of see it because, like, fucking. Okay, there are only two possibilities, right? Either, like, let's say if I just get rid of this, right? Like, your eye is probably gonna be. Let's see here. Contrast of the city against the landscape, I guess. Can't think of a better way to describe it. I guess the way that I could see it is that fucking, you know, like, out of all of this. Out of this entire how it is right now, what catches your eye the most right now, huh? What kind of just immediately catches your eye? Oh shit, I forgot something. Like something that feels up. Like it's standing out, feels like that's the, like the... Didn't think of it like that. Did not think of it like that. Also, I forgot to do a thing. Hold on. I like just how it stands out. Like, it's close yet, but probably not. I'm bad at explaining anything. No. Like, this is what I'm looking for right now because, like, I'm most critical of myself, and I'm thinking, like, damn, bro, this shit looks bad, right? This shit look funky. Because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm just going by my gut at this point, right? But, if there's something that, okay, as long as I'm getting, like, you guys saying, oh, it looks pretty, it looks good, like, then I think I can keep going. Okay, hold on. Let me just do that real quick. I think it's a nice touch. I just need like some kind of affirmation right now because like doing this is weird. It's rough. I'm not used to it. Is this shit I don't do. So, like, I need something right now so it feels like I am on the right track. Instead of just kind of, you know, going, oh, I think this looks pretty neat. Oh, that's kind of cool, right? Because you can only go so far with that. You can only go so far by saying, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it in. And, like, you guys are right here, so fuck it, why not just ask? Like, it's not colored yet. Like I see you standing on the mountain, I can only assume that the town is far away, but it's kind of like close, yet it's actually far. I guess that's a way of seeing it. I guess that's a way of seeing it. Blech. I'm assuming your character was looking at the city, so it being the key point of the art makes sense. Yeah. What his dopey ass is doing is like how I kind of pointed out, like how I'm like all the way out here, right? Kind of looking out into the distance, eyeing the city. I'm just anxious, man. I'm just fucking anxious. I want this to look good. I want this to be good. And I'm scared. Okay. It's looking pretty good so far. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Okay. So why don't I go back to this real quick? Hold on. Also, I really should just fucking... Alright, take that sun, fill that bitch in. There we go. Okay, now let me go and color in this mountain. I heard noise upstairs. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Now, on a completely new note, thoroughly enjoying tactics. Oh, that's the... Alright, that's that good shit. It's good that you're enjoying it, Chief. Glad you're having a good time with it. Okay. So, this is where... Okay. So, let me try hitting that. Fill it. You're a whore and you know it. Hang on, let me help my doggy out. Let me help my dog. Alright. Doggy thoroughly blankied. Doggy thoroughly been given blanket. Alright. Alright, I gotta fucking... Actually, you know what? Oh. This is ending up being... This is more than likely going to be a shorter stream because of how I fucking... You know? I woke up hella fucking late. So I can eventually throw you guys somewhere. Okay. Alright, get the mountains, get them colored in. Gonna have to add a decent amount of detail to the landscape just so it feels more believable. And then once I'm done, I gotta do a special thing for this bitch. Oh shit, hold up. Okay. Let me hide that real quick. Hide that. Hide that. Alright, let's see if I put it behind here. There we go. Okay. Landscape, color, get the mount. Move, fiddle around with the mount. You having fun over there? Okay. Well, where will these colors take me? I wonder. You're a whore. You're a whore and you know it. Actually, you know what? Let me get this nice and patched in too while I'm at it. At the very least want these mountains to be there so that when I get the snow in, then it's like, you know, it looks like there's something underneath. He's going tubed. You fucking what? You motherfucking what? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, yeah, then I just do that, right? Okay. There we go. Now, if I do the snow, right? Okay. Now, let's see if if I'm gonna tone this down just a wee bit, right? Let's see how it looks. Actually, no, I should probably just keep it. I should probably just keep it as is. Alright. Yeah. See how it looks. I ate a lemon and died. What? Blows up pancakes with mine. My fucking pancakes. I could probably... I would survive after eating a lemon. I think I would die after I ate a lemon, like a raw lemon. I think I would immediately just cease to be if I ate a lemon. Just slurp it. The fuck? The fuck? I'll admit, fist weapons in Neo 2 can hurt with a combo mechanic they have. Out of nowhere, coming out of left field with the Neo talk. Let's get it. Let's get it, gamers. Shit. Oh, fuck, man. I might end up doing that Saga Frontier stream. Do you guys... Okay. You know, quick question, right, for later tonight. Do you guys want to... Okay. If I give you guys... Like, if I let you guys pick my main character and... What was it now? If I let you gamers pick my main character and the weapon they use for the rest of the playthrough, would you be up for it, or what? Which saga? Frontier Saga. Saga Frontier. Just one of the shorter sagas, so I can just play something, don't think too hard on it, and just coast on by. Cause goddamn. Look, man, if I'm gonna be doing double streaming, I'm gonna make sure that the streams that I'm doing are, like, so fucking, like, mindless that I don't have to even think about playing the game all that much. Don't know the characters in that one. I'm down for whatever you play. This is all new territory to me. Bet. I'm just saying, I'm just asking, like, if I let you guys pick my, like, I'll sit you down in front of the screen for a minute, right? Let you guys decide on a main character, and then depending on the main character, like, you can pick my weapons, whatever. Because I've already done a playthrough of it, and I think I should know what to expect by now. But I could be dead fucking wrong, and I could get my shit slapped and look like a stupid poopy dum-dum. Motherfucking pancake. I'm gonna have that in my head for a minute. I'm gonna have fucking blows up pancakes with mind in my head for a minute. Blows up pancakes with mind. Actually, I think that's too white. I think that's too white. Alright. Unless I could look at... Okay. What color are you? Okay. How would this look now? It looks like the sea, bro. Alright, just get that normal looking ass snow in here. So it's not searing someone's eyes completely out of their sockets. Actually, I should more than likely do it like this instead. Because there is nothing else underneath. There is straight up nothing else underneath. Never thought I would chain moves together and combo like in a Souls-like game. I honestly would love to see that. Just fucking turn Souls into an action game, like a fucking action game. You know, give all those hardcore players who like to parry, give them what they want. Except make them suffer for it. Get Kamiya to like get Hideki Kamiya to design the next fucking like Dark Souls. Get him in there, have him look at the game, and then just, like, add a style meter. Make sure those bosses hit, like, fucking freight trains. Like, just make it dark. Just make it Bloodborne, but stupider. Bloodborne, but just so much dumber. Is that my cat? That was my cat. It's a gimmick of the fist weapons. You just fist and you run the combos. Run the set. Run the set, bitch ass. I want to hear it again. Run it back. Run the set back. Run that boss back. Wish I could put spoilers in chat. Like code thing, like cover things for spoilers or some shit. Is that what you mean? Because I know yo doofy ass ain't gonna be coming in here fucking trying to spoil shit for people. Because you think you're cute. Okay, is that not connected? Alright, and survey says it didn't matter. Okay, where is it not connected? Where is this shit ass not connected? Because ain't no way I'm coloring something in like this. Knowing there's holes and shit. Okay, where is it not fucking connected? Don't tell me. Don't you fucking tell me. Okay, it wasn't just that. It was not just that. Okay, yeah. Yep, okay, so I was right. Alright, now what about that? Okay, hold on. Let's have a look at... Nope! It just covers everything in cum. Just coats the entire landscape in penis juice. Okay. Now if I do it... Why? Swoos, don't ask. Do not ask. Stop posting question marks like you're a fucking Suikoden character. Stop it. Posting all those question marks like you got a question and shit. Like you're honest to God confused as some shit. You're not you shouldn't be confused here. You're in fucking my land. My land makes sense. It makes all kinds of sense. I play fighting games. I always make sense. Look, just because I decided to do a really, really wacky mix-up and that I labbed for like an hour straight does not give you the right to look at me all fucking goofy and shit, man. It does not give you the right. Bro, thinking of Paper Mario. Bro, thinking of Paper Mario character. Ah, man. You're right. You're right. I have to look like every other dog. Furries are just modern Paper Mario characters. Furries are just modern Paper Mario NPCs. I'm leaving with that one. Not you? Yeah, I'm an abomination. I'm a fucking abomination! There are just some furries that are just like that, man. Oh. The hole in the clothes for just the little nub is adorable. Yeah? Yeah, you think this is cute? Little deer tail. This is one of the few times. This is like one of the rare times I actually get to draw the tail out. Because typically the hoodie is just like kind of always covering the tail. But since I have like a hood trench, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I really should get rid of that. Okay, is it? No, it's not here. Because I wouldn't go out of my way to make a cut in my clothes if I had a tail. You sure? You sure you wouldn't do that? I don't know, AJ. You seem to like cute things, so I'd imagine you'd try. I feel like you try. The cute thing is already there. The antenna in my head. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, dork. Thinking you all cute and shit. Doofy ass, Moogle ass. Not even Evilisi and Moogle. What if I darken it? Alright. I am punching way above my weight class on this one, Chief. But I gotta try. I gotta try. And I'll probably have to end up doing another art stream for it. Because I'm pretty sure you guys enjoy these. Relatively quiet, low energy ass streams. Where I just kind of sit here, do my thing, and you guys just have a good time. I don't know, saying shit, bullying me. Actually, no, it's very little bullying. There is no bullying. If anything, I'm bullying you. Though once the project happens, yeah, the 12 p.m. streams are gonna, like, we're gonna go back to our normal schedule. And I'm just gonna grind out that video. I'm going to grind that shit out. Because, oh baby, I already know that video is gonna be around, like, what, 2 hours? If not, maybe an hour and a half, who knows? Who knows, man? Okay, now I just need to add another image real quick. I'm gonna go. I'm helping out in nearby. Okay. See ya, Asa. Take care now, Chief. Okay. Get that in there. $3K away. Oh, baby. Just gotta wonder what you're gonna have me do. And since you popped into my DMs once or twice, I'll have to look at it, right? And I'll let you know what I'm more comfortable working with. Because I don't know, I don't know your designs. I don't know what you have. I don't know what the fuck you got out there. You got in there. Okay. Alright. I'm mainly asking because, shit, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to, doing background shit. Yeah?
About it, I was in the exact same fucking situation. I'm gonna be completely real with you.
Uh-huh.
I had no fucking clue how to do backgrounds for the longest time. And even some of the stuff that I did that was more aesthetic, it wasn't exactly the most, eye-catching thing. Hold up, I got an example for you.
Okay.
Sounds when you're primarily focused on, characters and character structures and stuff like that, it's not easy. It's a stark difference from, you have to go from a more, what's the word? More, not, there's a word for it, not bendy, but, more flexible sort of form to something a bit more static.
Mm-hmm.
And while you feel, saying that out loud, it should sound like it should be much easier because, you're already working with stuff that can move dynamically. Then what's the difference between something more natural and more fluid? Well, that's the thing, is that it's hard to get that sort of structure down. I will show you a perfect example of stuff that I've done.
Because, what's going on right now... Oh, wait, I should also fucking...
I actually got, a couple good examples.
I should fucking... I haven't saved it, also.
Yeah. Looking at some of these...
Because, okay. Because...
Here's...
what I'm mainly, worried about, right, because eventually I'm gonna have to also get, some sun, some fucking shading done from, the sun and everything, because,
Yeah.
if we look at, the original sketch and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, coming over.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, from the original sketch, I got the lines and everything over there as if it's, there's there's shading happening, right? But, the main thing that I'm worried about is, if the background itself, what I'm doing here is, fine enough. I've got, I've kind of made the buildings with, a pencil look to it, right? Yeah. I've got the docks here that are, clearer lines and everything, but that's because, they probably wouldn't work that way, but,
if you want...
That's the main thing.
My opinion...
Go ahead.
What you need to do is you need, like I said, the biggest thing here is that the difference between the the actual piece itself, like the character and the background, is that there is a stark line difference.
Yeah.
With your character, it's very dense on the lines. The lines are stark black. Maybe if you changed it to like the line art for your character to a softer color, it might
but I'd have to redo the entire thing!
This is why I work with multiple layers.
Don't.
I'm not sure if you can on this program. I apologize. I don't work with this program. But I always do line art on separate layers. That is really important.
I do fucking... Okay, but... Anyways, go on.
I actually shared some examples of what I've done here when it comes to, like, background, like, aesthetic stuff. Obviously, the Sly Cooper one has a bit more of a completely different tone to it because the background is very... While it is part of the piece itself, it is not the focal point. It is just more to add to the aesthetic. I feel like with this piece in general, it is entirely the aesthetic.
Okay, thing is, right, fucking...
There is one thing I do gotta compliment you on, though.
Mm-hmm.
The way that it's structured, it is very appealing to the eye. I feel like if your character was a little more, like, there was a little more to the background, your character was a bit smaller, and it was like, it had, like, the heaviest of points onto the background, it would be a little bit better. But otherwise, I really can't say anything too terribly bad about this. I like how you structured it. The angle that you're working with is rather nice, and the aesthetic is really good too. You did mention the whole shading thing. That could definitely be part of the reason why
I'm not even... Well, okay, I'm not done yet, because, like, I have to color everything in, right? But the way that I'm using... Like, I'm making the background! Fucking, like, I've used, like, 3 different fucking tools to fucking make, like, the mountains, the snow, the buildings, like... That's, like, my main thing, right? Is that, like, a mixture of all of these things, does it look okay? Because I know I'm going to color this in, and then I'm going to, like, shade it and everything, and it'll probably be less noticeable, and, like, you know, I gotta make sure that the fucking Deerdog is, like, the focal point of the piece, right? And even someone like Swoop said that's, like, because my thing is, right, like I said, I'm using multiple tools, and I feel like it looks kind of shitty.
Yeah. I will agree with that. Unfortunately, it doesn't look great with the use of multiple tools. I feel like that there is definitely a... With the mountains, it looks a little okay. I really can't say anything too terribly bad about like the structure of the snow on the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
That one's always been one that's been a bit rough. From what I know... I know you've looked up references to mountaintops. You haven't.
No.
Have you? Then you automatically fucking cucked yourself, my friend. Like, you shot yourself in the foot by not doing it.
Yes, I did.
Don't be, like, for fuck's sake, man, don't be afraid to use references. See, this is, like, here's an example of what I'm getting at here. I know, just don't take it too hard. You told me you wanted opinions, my man.
No, I know, but... I know what I asked for. Jake, I know what I asked for.
Take a look-see there. It is in the Art Time voice chat. It'll be popping up in just a moment. With how mountains are structured, they're very, like... They have a lot more, what is it called again? A lot more thickness in some areas, and then it gets very sporadic in others. Almost as if, like, the mountaintop itself has a huge amount of snow coming in from one direction. Very much like how shading works, but instead it's with snow.
So, all I'm basically hearing is redraw the mountains. Use references, redraw the mountains.
Yeah. Yeah. References are extremely important, man. I had to learn that the hard way.
No, I know, but like fucking what I'm working with on here is like fucking, I'm trying to go off of these, right?
Yeah.
Trying to go off of these mountains, so it's like, you know, a bit more faithful, but fuck, man.
I mean, that's fair. I've kind of learned one very important thing about art, and that is take whatever references you need, but spin it in your own direct style. And unfortunately, I hate to say this, man, the mountains don't look like they're in your style. It looked like you tried to do a different style.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't know this shit. It's almost like oh, fuck. Ugh.
I'm on the ground, yes.
I don't know what to do, man.
You've got the right aesthetic going.
I don't know.
That's like the biggest point
the
that I have.
The mountains look good? I don't think they do, man.
Well, then the best tip of advice I gotta give you is work with the grain. Try and make it work at this point if you don't want to double back.
Yeah. I could always just do it tomorrow. Cause
Also with the aesthetic of the sun, before you like get into the sun look overall, put a mix of whites and maybe a little niche of red, but mostly whites, and kind of mix it all in together.
Looks good enough, my opinion. Fits your style. I mean, okay, like how though?
Wait. Someone else here?
In chat? No, dog. You forget. You forget that I'm streaming.
Oh, I gotcha.
What does it not show?
I didn't know you.
Does it not show the purple dot on my? Does it not?
It doesn't.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Not this time.
Oh, I'm gonna stick this fucking pencil in my mouth.
Well, there you go. Now I'm in chat, so I can actually see what's going on.
Because I know I'm gonna have to settle. Let's see here.
Those mountains are good enough
to scream at. I mean, like, okay, I understand I am absolutely gonna have to settle for good enough, right? I'm absolutely gonna have to settle for that, right? But, like, I just want reassurance. That's all I want, man. And I understand that I literally have all the time in the world, right? I have all the time in the world to make this shit work. But I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here for a couple of months just trying to fucking, you know. Let's see here. I think it fits your art style because most of the time I see your art as sketch-like.
I agree. I do agree that like I like his style because it's very sketch-like, but here's the thing with the actual like some of what I'm seeing here is that it looks more like he used crayon and not a pencil. No offense to Blaze.
That's just gonna fucking turn the stream off since you're watching the stream itself.
Yeah. Okay. Train of thought, sorry. If you wanna like a small tip of advice from me, like this has nothing to do with like what you're working on right now. Try doing like small stuff on the side. Like typically the best way that I've gone about getting a general sense of the program and the artwork that I'm working with is that I just do really not great fucking drawings where I get them done in less than an hour. And when I do that, it helps me sort of get a grasp of what I'm trying the artwork that I'm trying to produce, and what I can do to alter it and shift it and navigate it to my own style.
Mm-hmm.
When you draw in crayon, you know it's going on the fridge.
Should I have just fucking, like, tried sketching out the mountains instead? Like, fucking, like, find a pencil tool and then just, like, sketch those out as well?
Do like a very soft, like, do a thinner sort of, pencil. Like, thin out the pencil, width a little bit.
Because, like, I did
just
this...
do like, little notches.
I did this with the pencil tool. Like, fucking, is this how I should fucking have, like, the mountains look type shit, right? Like, have that background look? Because I know for a fact that it's, like, obviously, like, little Shui Gong over there, it's gonna look like shit because, like, fucking, you know, it's not the main point of the piece.
Yeah.
It's so far away, so I thought, like, you know, let's see here. Do what you think is the right thing. I don't know what the right thing is. I don't know what the right thing is. I don't! That's the problem! That's the problem!
Then you are in a catch-22 situation, my man, because I can give you tips of advice on how to shift it towards your style, but the problem is only you can work it into your own style.
I know, but like, okay. Okay. So, what I had in my brain while making this, right, is just, why not coat these? Because, like, I could have just, like, used a painting tool, kind of smudge them together, so it looks like, you know, so it looks like it's a blurred city or some shit. And if anything, I probably should have done that.
Yeah.
I more than likely should have just, like, painted out this, like, little parts of the city and just made sure it looks fucking the right thing is what your heart feels. Okay. I understand I give that advice, right? But when your heart doesn't know what it's doing, like, because sometimes, right, there are times where it is right to listen to your heart. Then there are other times where it's right to listen to your mind. In this case, both, like, my mind doesn't know what it's doing, and my heart feels insecure. That is what I am struggling through right now.
Fair.
Because I have to use this for a fucking video.
Yeah. Well...
And, like, okay... Like, fucking... Shit, like... Okay. Let's see here. Hold on. Shit like this is fine, because it's just gonna be one simple thing. Shit like this is fine, because it's just gonna be one simple thing. I didn't really have to, like, you know, think too hard on these things, right? Because A, it's what I'm used to. B, it's like, I have a proper idea of what I'm going through, right? But, like, when it comes to doing, you know, something like this, I'm lost because I don't do backgrounds. And I don't want to feel like I want to ask my friends, hey, can you just, like, fucking do this background for me, right? Because, like, one, I'm gonna have to pay my friends out. Two, I don't have a decent income depending on, like, how my friends, like, you know, will do this shit, right?
Yeah.
So fucking I have to do it myself.
Yeah. Well,
and, like... I don't know how to go around this. I just need some guidance, something to be told, fucking, because I know I'm going to have to, regardless, I have to do this myself. I have to go about this. The words come out, but the hand has to still do the work.
Yeah.
And, like, I had an idea, but as I went on with it, I just felt less and less certain because, man, this looks kind of like shit. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Because that's exactly the problem. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I have an idea in my head. I have a vision, right? But I only have a vision for this thing. This Deerdog right here. Everything else is a blur.
To be fair, Blaze, how many backgrounds have you done?
None!
So what you did was you immediately leapt into the deep end and tried to do a fairly complicated background without any sort of reference and any idea of exactly what you were trying to do, correct?
Yes! Because I want to sell something. Okay. If I wanted to make this easier, right, I could just work on fucking... Okay. instead of doing this and setting the grounds for it, right? I could just as easily just fucking, you know, move on to the next pieces, right? I could just move on to this, right? And then that's incredibly simple. All I'd have to do is just, like, you know, I just have to draw the deer dog, the back, like, the snow, the sky, and then do, like, the shading. That's it.
What sort of tools are you working with on the actual piece itself?
On like this?
Yeah, like with your art, like what sort of drawing tools are you working with?
I'm working
pencil,
I'm using a blue drafting pencil and then just like a normal pencil for some things, right? So let's say for instance like the snow, I use like the drafting pencil because it felt like, you know, like snow sometimes like because you can see the snow and like what's underneath the mountains and everything, right? So I thought that, you know, that would look pretty natural, that would look pretty alright. The drafting pencil used for like the town here because it's far, it's distant, doesn't need to be all that detailed, right? And like looking from it from afar, yeah, you can kind of see it, you can kind of fucking, you know, see it as more of like a small little town, right?
Yes.
Then I used like this normal pencil here for the snow here, so you're not blinded by how white that shit is, right?
Yes.
And there's nothing underneath. Not unlike with the mountains here, which are just, you know, colored in.
Yeah.
And with the pencil, you know, I use like fucking, whenever I do my line work and everything, I use like this paintbrush because the lines look nice. I like how the lines look.
It does look good.
Let's see, I think...
Do you have like a blending or blurring tool that you can work with?
I have blur, smear, and what is this? Smudge.
Okay.
Sharpen.
So
no, sharpen.
Try using either the blend or blur tool on the actual, like the white part of the mountains.
Okay.
And sort of run it against the mountaintop itself.
Okay, so you want me to use blur right now on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like on the white.
Okay.
Give it like little flicks of just like light sort of swings. Either blur or something or blend. It all depends.
What, like this?
Yeah. Like just flick it down. Don't flick it back and forth. Just nice little quick strokes. And it gives it this sort of like brushed aesthetic to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're done with that, like you have these lines that are sort of leave the outlines to the actual mountain themselves, but anything within the shape of the mountain. So like within the silhouette of the individual mountain pieces, do the same thing.
Okay, so
leave the outline of the mountain having that sort of aesthetic.
Oh, okay. So you want me to smudge like the color, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you want me to do. Okay, let's see. You need to get comfortable with what you're drawing first before going into something so big. This is why I barely draw humans or occasionally do some doodles on another. You're right. Like, no, that's like, I'm not even gonna fuck around. That is right. That is completely fucking right. Right? Like, I should have done this or that, right?
Yeah.
And I should have sat down and taken my time with, like, learning this skill set. Because I am, again, like, as Harv said, I am throwing myself completely into the deep end for the sharks, right?
Yes.
And this is my fault, and I gotta pay the price for it, you know? This is this is entirely my fault for doing so.
And I'm not sitting here and, like saying that you shouldn't do this at all, but
no, you're not.
Here's the biggest issue that comes down to it with me in this piece of Blaze is it's a matter of that you've put yourself in the position of I need to do this instead of okay, I want to learn how to do this. This is because what you did was you made this piece a sort of requirement for something that you're working on. Thus, you're putting the stress on your shoulders to do something that you've literally never done before. That'd be like me taking a commission for a fursuit and then immediately being like, what the fuck do I do?
Like, okay, Jake, like I said, if I want to, right, I can literally just cut this out entirely, right? And then just do what I end up doing for my PNG tubers and just adding, like, you know, some faces here and there. and then just being done with it, right?
Yeah.
But like, I want my brain wants fucking. My brain wants this to be fucking, you know. I want to push myself. I want to make sure that I can make this like the fucking cleanest that I can possibly make it. Hi, Dragoon. Because there's so much I want to say. There's so much I want to do. There's so much I want to fucking let out, right? And I want this, in my heart, this project to be as fucking raw as I can possibly make it for me, at least in some instances, right?
Then...
And I know I'm throwing myself so far into the deep end for this, right? But... fuck, man.
We've all done it.
It's boneheaded. I'm being very boneheaded.
Yes. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
No, don't even. I know what I know what I've done for myself. I fucked myself over in this instance. Because, like, you know, like I said, I want to push myself. Listen to this. I think I'll be fine for right now.
Now, so the white outlines for the actual mountains now.
Mm-hmm.
You have what was it again? Like a blend tool, a fingertip tool, like something that you could sort of run the actual color a little bit.
Okay. So you want me to also do it for the outline of the snow?
Yes, but instead of doing like I told you before with little flicks, I want you to just follow the lines themselves.
Okay. So fucking like ba.
So
okay. Ba 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 ba. Okay. So
yeah,
like
there you go.
Yeah, so like that.
There you go.
Just like this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And as it gets gradually more into the back, I'd
like you want me. So what you want me to end up doing is like really smudge them so it looks harder to see.
So what I'd say is as it do it a little bit for the mountains more closer to the foreground, but as it gets further into the background, make it a bit more blurry.
Okay.
Because that'll be a bit more out of focus.
So like this, right? So completely just like that.
A light smudging on the closer ones, but a deep smudging on the further ones. As if like it is closer to the sun, it is like gleaming off of it. It's giving this sort of out of focus point of view.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Ablaze.
No, Jake. I would have had.
No,
hold on. The entire plan for me doing this would have had Glitchy helping me through this entire process. I'm thankful that I have you here right now. I am stressed right now. I want to kill someone, but I'm trying my best here.
If you need to, take a moment. Go grab a drink.
Yeah, you could probably crack open another soda real quick.
Yeah, just take a step away if you can. Usually that's the best way that I go about it is I take a step away, I come back later, and then when I come back, I'm feeling a lot more mentally focused. Art is one of those things that you gotta be careful.
You were saying things and I didn't hear you because I walked away.
That's exactly what I was saying that you should do is take a moment, like if you need to go for like the best way to get an art flow going is either to have like some sort of mental like something to occupy your mind, especially if you're somebody with ADHD like I do, is to occupy your mind and sort of drown out these sort of useless thoughts that are just worry, because that's if those thoughts are stuck in your head, then all you're gonna do is you're gonna see everything wrong with the actual piece itself and not actually work on the piece.
Okay. I understand what you're going. I understand that, Jake.
Yes.
I understand that. Ugh, God. But I want...
And I know...
And I want certainty. I just want, like, certainty that, like, I'm going somewhere right with this, right? I want... That's all I want. Because I need someone to hold my hand. Because I'm good with characters. I'm good with dynamic posing, right? Like, I could just run fucking... Hold on. Oh, God.
You remember, like... Okay, I know how it goes, though, my man. Like... do you remember the time when Rope actually asked me to do, like, a commission for him? And it was, like... They wanted me to do a crossover thing with two of them's fighting herd stages.
Yeah.
I had a fucking anxiety attack because at the time, I literally couldn't figure out how the fuck I could do that.
And then what happened?
And then I canceled the commission. Because I literally couldn't at the time. I bit off more than I could chew.
And I know what I'm doing in this instance.
So, if you want my tip of advice, work with it gradually. Just, if something's not working, then try something a little bit different. If that's still not working, then keep trying something different. Because if you don't keep trying stuff differently, then it's just going to be the same exact fucking shit that you're going to be stuck on. And you're going to get more and more frustrated.
Backgrounds are a bitch, let's cry together.
I agree. This is why I rarely do them.
And when you do them, you take a lot longer.
Actually, no, I don't. I take weird levels of creative liberty when it comes to the drawings that I do. Whenever it's more background-centric, I have a lot more static colors, less dynamic sort of shading and whatnot, because it feels a lot more. But then there's like, but I go with a lot more simplicity to it. Hold up, I actually have the perfect example here. I'm gonna show it to Ablaze. Excuse you.
Thank you.
There is one drawing I did that it was during October, and still to this day, it's probably one of the nicest made backgrounds that I've ever done.
And a lot of your backgrounds outside of, like, the tree and everything have been, like, you know, single colors but different shades type deal.
Yes. There you go. Something like this. To be fair, though, I have a bunch of tools that I work with when it comes to stuff like this. But, the biggest thing is, if you want to give it a little bit more depth, what you need to do is you need to do multiple different colors. In the instance of the mountains right here, since that area over there would be more obscured by the sun, like the
like Shuigang, the actual city of Shuigang itself.
Yeah. So the back half there would probably be a darker brown. It would just be one simple.
I would do that
Yeah.
once I'm actually getting to shading, right? Because typically what I do when I shade is I take this airbrush, I grab this, and then I'll make like a shading layer, right?
Yeah.
And like, let's say if I go over to fucking, what was it now? Okay, the landscape color here. All right, like let's say if I wanted to just, let's see here. Okay. Let's make that, and then we put down the opacity by 50%, right? And then I just start doing shit like this, right? Especially for the case of fucking, like, yeah, I would end up doing something like more like this.
Yeah.
That is typically how I end up shading my pieces. Is that I just kind of go like this and then just work with it. Right? Yeah. And that's what I was planning on doing, right? And, like, okay. I was absolutely planning on doing that and, like, having, okay. Because what my brain wanted to do, right, especially for, like, the sun kind of deal, right, was then, like, once I got everything nice and done, I think what I would do for the process is that I would do what other people do when it comes to, like, line work and, like, you know, like, when the sun is around, right? They would, let's see here, they would kind of, like, take the lines and color them in, like, a bright yellow, right?
Yes.
Coat those lines, make sure they glow a little bit, and then also have like a, what was it now? Like, do what I do for, like, the normal shading, except do it with, like, a more orangish color. So at the very least, I keep all of the coloring that I've worked with, right? It's just now in a bit more of an orangish tint. That was going to be the entire deal, and that's what something I'm still gonna have to do, right?
Yes.
Because if I went back to fucking, what was it now? Because if I went to fucking, what was it now? Like, let's say if I went to this piece again, right? I just let this be, and it was just a normal color, right? It was normally colored where I want it to be a specific way. Then I feel like it would look funky, right? Like, it looks good. It expresses everything that it needs to express. But I still want to try and get that shading in so I can at the very least make it look nicer and a little cleaner. Give it more of the idea that he's on the mountaintop and, like, he's screaming with the sun in his face.
Hold up. I am actually doing up a little bit of a... Bit of a quick sort of deal. Trying to get you an idea of the kind of reference that I'm trying to convey here.
Can I give you some shading advice? I will take anything. I will take anything at this point. Because, like, I know you guys like my art and everything, and I could obviously be doing so much infinitely better with it, right? And all I can say is that I'm trying. I'm trying.
I mean, that's better than most people. No offense.
Because art is hard. Art is very hard.
Art is fucking difficult. This is why do you think people are so up in arms about AI?
Because they suck.
Because they steal from actual people who take time to work on art.
Yeah, but like,
okay, I'm gonna drag my other account in here if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Try and give you a little bit of a small amount of reference here.
Because I think what I'm going to end up doing very fairly soon is just like tossing you guys to somebody else and then just kind of like
so
think about how I should proceed from here on.
Let me I'm gonna do change windows.
Because it's not like I can just it's not like I could just straight up fucking, you know.
There you go. Take a look, see here.
Uh-huh.
So how I have the mountains arranged right now, what I use is I use this little tool called the fingertip tool, and I kind of lightly just sort of add little itty bitty flicks to the actual surface. I usually go with a bit more of a solid color because it gives it that little bit more to work with. So as I do it like that, I do it a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down. To sort of add that level of depth to it and give it a bit of a personality. And then when you want to do something a bit more thin, you just go over the layer with transparent tool, so like a brush, a pencil, whatever, what have you, and then you just sort of do the same thing with the empty layer so that it creates that sort of effect with it. Then the mountaintop will actually have that sort of look to it. You know what I mean? Now, if I add a little bit of blue to the background, we'll do ice blue, something like that.
If I can find the advice, I will. Find the advice!
There you go, see? Then we'll add a little bit of brown into it, just for just to add a little bit of pop to it.
Okay. So I'm thinking I should probably try to take the time tomorrow and probably end up, you know, redoing the mountains, making them a little bit more sketchy, I guess. Because like, to my part, to also, to add insult to injury on my part, fucking, I had to do a bit of guesswork on my end as well. Because, like, the main thing that I have to go off of is, like, the overworld map when it comes to, like, actually piecing together what these mountains look like and how it all works.
Yeah.
And that brown dot is, like, where I thought I placed myself, right? Just kind of where these mountains are.
Well, you do need to go off the reference of, like, the overall mountain aesthetic.
Yeah.
Just remember to look up, like, actual references. Because that going off of nothing is definitely not gonna help you.
Yeah.
You know where you're gonna be, but you don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Again, I hate to be mean about it, but my man.
Jake, I'm fucking dumb.
You don't think I don't know this? Why do you think I'm here?
I'm fucking stupid, Jacob.
To be even more fair though, I've been doing this stuff for a while, and I know digital art like the back of my hand now that I've done it for fucking close to 6 years now. So all this stuff, like, I don't work with the same programs that everybody else does, but it's not like I don't have an idea of what I'm doing, and that's why I'm here to help you.
Fucking you and Glitchy and like are more experienced in this shit than I am, right? That's why I'm fucking like asking you to. I'm trying not to bother her because she's going through her own problem right now, and I want to leave her out of it. Like, fucking, you're a lot busier because you get a lot more commissions. Like, you're doing this for a job.
A side job, but yeah.
Like, regardless.
But it doesn't mean that I can't come and help you, my friend.
No.
I am busy with commissions, but hey, if you need
No,
help,
that's why I'm fucking, like, why do you think I came to you, Jake?
Why do you think I'm here? I'm willing to give you a little bit of assistance.
I know you are. I know you are. That's why I asked.
It just makes me feel bad because I don't feel... The funniest part is, while you do come to me for this advice, I'm over here like, I barely even know what the fuck I'm doing!
And like, fucking... Because like, the only other people I have to ask are like, what was it now? Okay, so Foxy? I've got... Hell no, I'm not gonna ask Foxy!
Why not? He'll tell you you're doing it wrong and then he'll fucking criticize you for it?
He doesn't do backgrounds either, man.
I know, but he does do work on digital art stuff.
Yes, he does. But like, fucking, the only people I feel like I could ask are like you, Glitchy, Suna.
If you want a little bit of advice to give the mountains a bit more depth, instead of making them the this sort of brown look that you did, give them a bit more of an ice blue and add in a mixture of
But that's how the brown. But like the mountains kind of, they're not necessarily. Hold up. I should have just went for gray in general. I should have just followed like the colors to a T.
You gotta mix the colors together, my friend. Unfortunately, it's not just one solid color.
No, I know.
Backgrounds are some of the most complicated things that you can work on, my friend. Because it has this weird mix of like, it needs to be this way, and you can also make it exactly how you want it to.
I'll probably come back to this at another point in time until I figure something out.
That works out.
Because right now, I just kind of want to I just want to eat and then just go play a video game later tonight.
My tip of advice for you for tonight. Look up references and do something that is not this. and try and work on a background piece.
All right.
Whether it's something as simple as, let's say, a forest-like setting, or something as more natural as something like this, where it has the mountaintop. Don't worry about the quality. Just work on it and try and get an idea of what you want to do with
Jake, at that point, like, I'm not gonna worry about the quality. It's just like,
Yeah. It, like I said, it's more of the base of
it's practice. It's practice. It's training. It's training mode for my hands. It's
exactly.
It's training mode for my pencil. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. So just do that up tonight. Do something that's just more like entirely aesthetic. Don't worry about don't worry about a character. Don't worry about a setting. Don't just like look up references. For the love of God, please look up references.
Jake, I get it!
I know.
Fuck!
But you motherfucker, you have yourself to blame for doing a mountain aesthetic without looking up mountains.
Fuck, please. Please shut up before I slam you through a goddamn door.
You already did that to yourself.
I'm going to do it to you next.
I'm allowed to give you shit, man.
One of the few times you can.
You can give me as much shit as you want about kicking my ass in Rivals of Aether, fucking Frame Makers, or anything else in between, but I can give you shit when it comes to digital art, especially when you're not using references. Even when I'm doing poses, I need to use references.
No, say that to the class.
Even when I'm working on stuff, I need to use references.
Like,
Hold up. This one right here. This body type is completely different from what I normally work on. I don't do clothing. I don't like doing clothing because it's weirdly frickin' the shapes in which the body forms around it are extremely annoying to me, but I love trying to learn how to do this sort of stuff.
I mean,
and as of late, I've been trying to do more clothing.
Yeah,
It's complicated in my head.
Yeah, you wanna fucking try drawing this trench, Doug? You wanna try drawing this fucking hoodie trench?
I probably could.
Do it, bitch.
I'm not going to.
I'm not going to.
I'm not. I have more shit that I want to work on. No offense.
Fucking short sleeve hoodie trench.
Short sleeve hoodie trench.
Yeah.
What a weird short sleeve hoodie trench coat.
Yeah. That's what
that sounds like a fucking cape. Like, that sounds like a gowl. That is a gowl. Short sleeve hoodie trench coat. That's a fucking gowl. What are you on?
This is what I'm on. This design. And the thing is about the design. The thing is about the hoodie, right? Is that it leads into the trench. The back of the hoodie is the trench. Because the front of the hoodie, is a hoodie.
Man, despite not being somebody who would play D&D, you would design so many fucking characters that would fit in a D&D setting with their clothing design.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
You do! Like, you have the most tabletop style of character design that I've ever seen, and you don't like fucking tabletop.
I don't care for tabletop all that much.
I know! It's funny. You could very easily design characters with tabletop aesthetic, and you would never play a tabletop game in your life.
I mean,
that is such a fucking 180.
How is this design tabletop as fuck though?
Motherfucker, you just told me that you designed a trench coat, short sleeved
hoodie.
Uh-huh. That sounds like something that a huntress or a fucking some sort of hunter-like character would wear.
And yet here I am doing it for my doofy ass Deerdog.
Exactly.
Classic rogue attire.
Fucking bingo! Right on the money! Sorry.
So now I can play
rogue, huntress, anything that would be more of a bounty hunter-esque style character.
You wanna know what I would say?
Aye?
Fucking blame shit like Blaze Blue and Fire Emblem for my fashion.
Of course.
Blame me looking at like fucking fighting games and shit and going, ooh, that looks cool.
Then I'm gonna hit you with the realest thing. I know you don't like D&D, but look up a lot of D&D references. Seriously, because listen to me. Because they literally have exactly the style of stuff that you work with. And I'm not exaggerating.
Oh.
Have you seen the fucking battle loot before?
No.
It is, hold up, looking it up. Have you ever wanted to hit someone over the head like Al Kabong does?
With a loot?
War loot. Here you go. Hold up. Sending it into your DMs. Take a look at that shit. Imagine playing a fucking ditty and then bashing them over the head with what is the essential equivalent of a hatchet guitar.
Wait, hold on. Harv.
That can shoot crossbow bolts.
Harv, this is just Marceline's guitar. What do you want about?
That's not Marceline's guitar. This one is. Hold on. You literally did that to yourself.
No, it's Marceline's guitar. What are you talking about?
Oh, that one is.
No, it literally is. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not.
It is.
Okay, fine. Where's the actual battle loot at? Hold on. the one that there you go. Fucking really shitty fucking low quality, low render. There you go. Battle loot. You happy now?
That looks fucking stupid.
That's because it's low quality on probably, what is this? Yeah, it's for Mabinogi, so don't worry about it.
No. It's not even the fact that it's like low quality. It just looks fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
Like the
I'm over here literally trying to give you advice for like references of shit that you could look up in order to gain the quality of your artwork, and you're giving me shit.
See, I'm giving you shit because of the loot shit. I also need something to bounce off of before I kill somebody. Because like you
hold up the veil piece.
Oh god.
Hold up.
But like
drawing a veil that I did a while back. I'm gonna share that with you again.
But like fucking like the loot itself, okay, like the normal war loot, that looks fine. That looks perfectly fine. That just looks like a death metal guitar, if anything.
Yeah.
Like that looks like a death metal guitar. The battle loot that I'm seeing for Mabinogi looks so. I mean,
yeah, I'm not sitting here and saying that.
I guess you could cave someone's skull in with that. I guess
the thing that I'm more referring to, like the loot itself, looks fucking stupid.
It does.
I'm not sitting here and saying that it doesn't, but the idea is that this weapon is supposed to have like this rigid edge to it. That if you need to, whenever someone gets way too fucking close to you while you're playing your little ditty, instead of being there like, you can literally just take it in your whole right hand and then do a backhanded swing with it and knock them the fuck back. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, my headphone flew off.
But you're a bard. You have no strength.
Ablaze.
Yeah.
Bard is one of the most universally adept classes in the entirety of D&D. While they are typically known for their charm and shit, they have the ability to basically take the place of any fucking class in the game. They are the jack of all trades.
What the fuck? That should be the fighter.
They can. The thing is, bards are, as they call them, jack of all trades, master of none.
Bro, why are the bards the Shotos of D&D? The fuck?
They really are.
Why are they the Shotos of D&D? Why the bard? Like
Bard can heal, Bard can attack, Bard can use magic, Bard can do literally fucking anything. But the problem is that they're not masters in their field. They can just do anything. It's like the equivalent of you having a multi-tool. But just because you have the multi-tool doesn't mean you can take on just about anything out there. Anything that specializes in their field is going to be more powerful, obviously. But bards have the ability to be more flexible when it comes to the shit that they're able to do. Bards are fucking scary.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Harvin is a bard, because she is very gentle, but in the same vein, she has the ability to work with shit. I know we're getting into D&D talk, and you're not the most D&D guy, but still, man.
I'm a fucking loser, Jake. It doesn't matter.
I know. Like, you're a loser, so that's perfect.
Still not playing D&D though.
Yeah, bards must be flexible with everything. They seduce like dragons.
Slay the dragon. Do not lay the dragon.
You slay the dragon by getting laid with the dragon.
What kind of fucking knife cock?
The bard is one of the funniest fucking classes because they are designed for seduction.
Fuck it to death.
Their entire gimmick is that what's the word for it? What's the stat? It's fucking charm? I don't know. I don't remember it. That kind of bard is a dead bard, yeah. Or they are memes to be so, exactly.
Okay.
The reason why they're the quote-unquote masters of seduction is because their entire gimmick is charisma. Thank you. That was the word that I was looking for. Charisma is their strongest trait, and there's a fucking reason why. Because they're a musician. If they have poor charisma, you're literally as useful as Raphael with mage powers.
But at least they'll have a 15% magic growth, though.
Raphael would be more useful than a bard without charisma.
At least he has a magic growth, at least.
Exactly. And there's me playing a rogue who's a wandering minstrel. Yeah.
Okay, so
I like that we're over here trying to do the art shit, and then I just go on a fucking tirade about
listen,
D&D
like after
shit,
what I've just been going through, I'm fine. I don't give a fuck. At this point, I just want to play Saga Frontier later tonight and just let you guys pick a character, and then I turn my brain off. I just sit down, I vibe, I don't want to play, I'll go back to playing Tactics Ogre at some point. I'll go back to playing Atelier at some point. I don't know. I don't get it. Do you guys care about Tactics Ogre at this point?
You do you, man.
Yeah, I know.
I actually do. I personally plan on getting back into streaming myself, actually. Partially for art, but the other bit is I want to do more shiny hunting. I've been doing it on the side. I've caught, like, 15 shinies now.
I hear D&D and my brain is activated. I think that's just like a thing. Like, I have a D&D chat, considering you essentially convinced me to get Tactics Ogre, yes. Okay. I know I have a D&D chat. Like, fucking, if you guys go use it, I might get that game. Okay. So, I'll continue Tactics Ogre at the very least. If anything, I'll probably put Atelier back on the back burner. But for right now, it's just gonna be fucking... I'm just gonna play things that are short, sweet, don't have to think too hard on, and just plow through while I do this in the fucking earlier hours.
Yeah.
And
I've been enjoying talking with you though.
I
do want to mention, if you do want to chill out with, like, if you do want me to be here a bit more often, I'm more than likely going to be working during the morning, so as soon as your stream times roll around at about noonish, I'm going to be at work until about 2:30.
Okay. Like, I'll probably be fucking, I won't be wrapping up around then, but I'll still keep going by that point.
Yeah.
But typically, yeah, like, art streams always going to be at, like, 12 p.m. because, you know, that's the earliest when it can happen, and I'm not going to be trying to do art when my parents are, like, all over the house and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, 6 p.m. streams, they'll stay as normal as they can. But right now, I think if I'm gonna do anything art-related for more shit, I'm probably just what I'm gonna end up doing tomorrow at least, right? Or maybe Wednesday so I can get the requests out of the way, right? I'll probably end up working on this, I'll work on this and maybe try to see if I can add like another face or something, right? But the one thing I know that is gonna bite me in the ass because I'm still fucking stupid is I'm going to take that top half and just go with it, right? So it goes up into space. And then like, because what I want to do for that, right, is that it goes up into space and then boom, there's the title screen.
Oh yeah, by the way, question for you.
What?
Did you do the original for the mountain one on a piece of paper?
Yes, I did actually.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like I can fucking, like I said, I can show it. Hold on. Let me just...
I actually didn't get to see that.
Hold on. Yeah, because this is what it originally looked like, right? This is the original fucking... This is how it looks, right? This is the sketch.
Okay. Waiting for it to load. Ah, there you go. All right, and I really, like, I actually think you had the right idea going here. That begs the question on how they would... I think if you were to go back and redo it, like, everything you have here, it's actually perfect.
It's just that I need to like actually have the line, like the mountains be a lot more sketchy, right?
Yeah, like exactly how you did it here. It looks really good. Seriously. I actually really like what you did here. And when you're gonna be doing the town, do as you said you wanted to do and make everything a bit more blurry.
So paint it basically.
Like yeah, exactly.
Because like, well, now I just have to worry about how I'm supposed to size it and everything. Okay, so just basically next time I get to this, which I'll probably do it like maybe Thursday or something and try and take another shot, right?
Yeah.
Is try to like make it a little bit more sketchy instead of like, you know, like, okay.
Mirror your style as you do with your characters with the background.
Okay. So basically paint tool, like use the paint tool for the line work and everything.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You like you have the idea going. That's all I'd recommend.
Yeah, I had the idea going and this is what I had to go off of. Like what I was trying to do, at least for like working with it, is just like having like the general, because I'm making sure that a lot of the work that I have been doing hasn't been too detailed, right? Like, let's see here. Let me try to open something like for the art pertaining to the project, right? Because like, let's say the audiobook shit, right? Like, let me try to give it like a good example, right? Like, I have been making sure that when it came to any of this shit, right? Oh shit, that's that's a PNG. Like, okay, hold on. Yep, that's a PNG. Okay, fuck. I thought it was gonna have the thing. Hold on. Okay, no, I need to open a TIFF real quick. Like, for all these sketches and everything, I have been trying to make sure that what I am doing is not incredibly detailed, right? Like,
Right.
I am working off of, like, the bare fundamentals at that point. I'm trying to make sure that everything that I've been doing for this has not been all that detailed, so it looks okay, right? So it looks right. Actually, have I shown you these at all, Jake?
No. But I think that's exactly where you need to stick with it. Like,
just keep it simple.
No, like, keep it simple. Like, with your style, you don't need to go overly complex. Your style, it has the sketchy and very rough aesthetic to it. So why go for anything more complicated than that? It'd be, at that point, you're overcomplicating it.
Because I have a vision, and I'm ambitious, and I want to make it look good. Like, fucking, I have things that I want to do with these things, man.
Yeah, and that's understandable, but then it just sort of clashes with the style that you normally go with.
Although, what do you like? Fucking, but as we're here right now, what do you think of these so far, huh?
I like this. I like. Again, the aesthetic is perfect. It has a bit more of a roughness to it. It's got a lot of pop to it. I'd say for this one in particular, thicken out the lines around the actual character itself or make it a different shade so that it pops But other than that, no, it looks good. I wouldn't change a thing.
The entire point of this one, at the very least, because, like, let me go to the TIFF real quick. Because the entire point of this is that it's supposed to be, like, a two-parter type of deal. Let's see here. Do I have it set? Okay, let me check. Wait, that's a PNG, isn't it? Yep, that's just a PNG. Okay. So, entire point of these was it was supposed to be like a two-parter kind of deal. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Because, like, it would just go into the hand and everything, and then straight into this, right? Actually, no. Then it would go to this, and then what I would have ended up doing, right, is that it would be this, right? And then immediately after, because, you know, hot death, then coat it in blood. Coat the page in blood.
By that, I would add a small, like, very, very minute difference where the hand is slightly more open. To show that it's just as an aesthetic thing. That's entirely up to you. That's what I would do. Like that, don't let. My opinion. That has no merit on the piece whatsoever. That's just what I would do.
But yeah, just instead of trying to be all bit ambitious and shit, just dial it back, relax.
Yeah.
I'm a small man doing big things. Just don't kill yourself.
And don't worry. Don't, like, for the love of God, you just relax a little bit, because when you stress yourself out with the work piece, it starts to look worse over time.
Yeah.
And then you start to see everything wrong with it.
Yeah, and then there's also still some more of these I have to end up doing. I just thought I'd get the Deerdog out of the way so that once I return to these, it's just, like, even more out of the way. Because, like, these came out, like, really fast. I crunched out all of these, I think, in a matter of 2 days. Like, I think the hardest that I ever had to, like, the longest I've ever had to work with one of these was either captured or just, like, this one. Hold on. It's this one. And I'm also trying to avoid as much a lot of, like, the specific details as possible, because ooh baby,
that's what you need to do.
I don't want to do, like, the things on her chest, like the engravings on her armor, her chest, or, like, even down here on her dress.
And that's not required.
As long as I get like, you know, everything down, I think it should be fine.
Exactly. Don't overcomplicate it. Your style's not that complicated. It's just elaborate.
Huh? My style is...
You have a very rough style, but it's not extremely overly complicated.
Yeah.
You don't need to overcomplicate it with anything that has too much detail, because your style doesn't call for that.
Yeah.
Simplicity sometimes is the way to go with artwork, and you definitely have the strength of simplicity with a more rough aesthetic.
Fair.
You can do it, Ablaze.
Yeah.
You have that. You just quit trying to work with a style that's not yours.
I'm trying, man. I'm fucking trying. It's hard out here, bro.
And again, please use references.
Oh, fucking... I get it, Jake. Fuck. Fuck off, cunt.
I'm gonna give you shit over that, though. Come on.
I'm gonna toss you guys to someone new. I'm gonna toss you guys over to another fucking VTuber who's playing Yakuza.
You have a beautiful art style, Ablaze. Embrace it. Okay, fine. Not beautiful. It's cool. You have a very distinct and cool aesthetic. Please don't change that.
I'm not. Like, okay, I will say it like this, right? I am happy with how my art is, right? However fucking rough or flawed I am, right? I'm happy with what I do. Because, like, it is a lot more, like, it is just me, right?
Yes.
I'm happy how, like, I managed to make these eyes look and everything, and, like, fucking... Let's see here. I'm happy with how I've managed to get, like... Hold on. Let me see. Let me grab something else. Okay, where is it? Like... I'm happy with the fact that I was able to make shit like this, right? Because sure, the hand's kind of scrunkly dunkly, but like the rest of the piece is fine. It flows. It works, right?
Okay.
Like I'm going to say I'm confident in my skills to an extent, right? But that is to be said about like anyone who should think about their skill set. You are good to an extent. And if you can just keep going with what you're good with and improve upon it, then that's fine. Like, dynamic shit like this is me. This is just me right here. Like, sure, like, the perspective is probably fucked up. And it is. But I don't think that matters, because, like, you get the point across of what I'm feeling. And what I'm doing. And I think, like, and I'm I'm happy with it. I am happy with what I have done.
And in short, just don't overcomplicate it.
Hey,
because I feel like you have.
I know I absolutely have. I absolutely have.
Then you've got this in the bag, and just remember, do as you do.
Reel it back, kid. Reel it back. You're fine.
You got it all under control.
You're just scared. Actually, what do you think of this? What do you think of it, Jake?
Fucking stellar. There's literally nothing else I can say on that. The aesthetic is very good. The only thing I would say is that the eye is a little too far to the left, because it looks more like that you're looking kind of out into space.
I mean, the entire point is just looking like directly at, like, throwing the fist. You get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'd move it over a couple notches, make it look more like you're actually trying to throw a punch at something, instead of just wildly flailing a fist. And I get, like, if that's the aesthetic you're going for, then okay, but if I would throw a punch, I would at least want to look at what I'm aiming at.
But, like, I know where my strengths lie. Like, shit like this is where my strength is. Like, being stupid dynamic, letting lines flow and everything. And sure, it's like, fucking some of the like, I've absolutely stretched out the ponytail and everything. I've let my floof kind of fly out. And, you know.
But that's the thing, is that that's your aesthetic.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be changed.
It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't, because, hey man, it looks cool and I feel cool about it.
Exactly. That's actually one of the coolest things about art, is that it is entirely subjective.
Because as long as I sell the emotion, I sell the feeling, right?
Bingo.
That Deerdog guy gonna be okay? Like, it's an emotional, it's supposed to be like an emotional strike, if anything, right?
You wanna know what I would say add for just a little bit?
What? Because, like, these things are what I was going off of. Like, I was going off of shit like this.
Yeah. Yeah. More of a rage-driven sort of thing.
Like, because this is supposed to, like, I've said this before, but this is supposed to be, like, at the end of the story talk, where it's like, fucking my heart won't be silenced. I got done screaming my lungs out, so okay. This entire fucking little bit here is followed after, let's hear, the screaming, and most importantly, this. It's followed after this. Where I'm just kind of like, you know, hunched over. What do you hold over me? What is it that you do to me? So that is what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of emotions are overflowing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like getting back up on my feet just to speak some more shit, run my mouth some more. Cause I ain't done. I ain't done being an emotional bitch. And I don't think I'll ever really be done.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's a good thing I'm not running on a time limit this time either with fucking, like, okay, as much as I'm happy with the Klonoa 2 video, I really wanted to do a lot of things. There are some things I wanted to do a little bit differently or fix up, right? But it came out good. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yay.
But, yep, alright. I'm going to throw you guys to someone who is just sitting around playing Yakuza. So with that, okay, let's see here. Show me that profile picture, baby. Okay. And, yep, it is. Alright. You guys get ready to have a nice night. Take care, and I will see you guys later tonight for some Saga. Alright? Bye-bye now.